The following is the list of international reactions to the 2021 Israel Palestine crisis. On the 13th of May, Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Hua Chunying has called on the UNSC to take actions to help ease the ongoing tensions between Palestine and Israel. It also condemns violence against civilians and calls on all parties to take actions that are conducive to easing tensions and promote the restoration of peace and stability. On the 11th of May, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sameh Shoukry, told an emergency meeting of the Arab League that Egypt had reached out to Israel with an offer to mediate, but had not received the necessary response. On the 9th of May, The Guardian reported that Iranian officials had called on the United Nations to condemn the actions of the Israeli police, describing them as a war crime. On the 11th of May, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Muhammad Jawad Zarif, said that the raid on Al-Aqsa was the largest evidence of the racist, criminal nature of the usurping entity that was always the primary cause of insecurity and instability in this region. On the 11th of May, leader of the opposition Mary Lou MacDonald said the attacks on Palestine were wholesale flouting of international law by Israeli state. The same day, Israel's envoy to Ireland was also summoned to lodge an official protest. On the 13th of May, Tunisia's Leo Varadkar described Israel's attacks against Gaza as indefensible and unacceptable, going on to say that annexation, expulsion, plantation and the killing of civilians deliberately are in terms of collateral damage, is not the behavior of a democratic state in the 21st century, and it is simply unacceptable that such a state or any state should behave in this way. On the 12th of May, Khan reiterated his position on the conflict by posting a tweet stating, "I am PM of Pakistan and #We stand with Gaza #We stand with Palestine," including a screenshot of a quote attributed to Noam Chomsky from 2012 critiquing the Israeli response to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. On the 11th of May, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki condemned the rocket attacks into Israel and added that President Biden's support for Israel's legitimate right to defend itself and its people is fundamental and will never waver. She added that White House personnel had been engaging with Israeli and Palestinian officials and that their escalation was the White House's primary focus. On the 12th of May, it was announced that Hadi Amra, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Israeli-Palestinian Affairs in Press and Public Diplomacy, would be sent to the region immediately. On May 16, around 28 U.S. Senate Democrats, led by John Ossoff, signed a statement calling for a ceasefire. On May 12, American Airlines, United Airlines, and Delta Airlines suspended their flights to Israel.